In this clip, I'm going to show you how to join a course and how to build your course structure, at least to begin to build your course structure. So on this particular activity, we are looking at page 8, page 10 of the handout. We're going to start with creating a course. To do that, you're going to come up here to your Tennessee logo and click Courses. Go over to the right margin to My Courses. Then to Create a Course. It's under Manage Courses where we were to join. We're just going to create this time. And then we need to follow the task. We need to put in the course name. So we're going to call it Schoology Training. Section 1 defaults. If you want to add sections, you can. This would be very useful if you had different counties to manage. You could, or classes in different counties. You could make each county a different section. If you teach 4 classes a week, you could make those 4 classes different sections. So think of your sections as classes, individual classes. If you've ever taught the same subject in middle school, you might see 6 sections of students a day. So think of it as that sort of division. But section 1 will be the default, and you can add sections if you wish. For subject area, I'm going to choose Other. I don't know if there's not a training one, so I'm just going to use Other. The level, I'm going to select None. You can choose grading periods here. You want to go with the most recent one, the most current, which is this one. This is fiscal year 21-22. This material will appear from July 1, 21 all the way through 2023. These are defined in Nashville. So pick the current one and then create. Okay, your course dashboard appears here. This is a course with nothing in there. It's just a blank course canvas. So let's continue on to page 12 of the handout. I want to show you it's not a requirement, I won't say that, but it's a very much advisable tip. If this is something you want to keep forever and ever in Schoology, go ahead to Options and save this to your resources. So let me show you. You answer questions. If you want to send it to a specific folder in your resources, you can do that. I'm just going to click Submit. Now, when you go back to Resources, you will see that folder that we just created right here. Schoology Training Section 1. So it's saved in your filing cabinet. It's there for you to use as needed. Now, I don't have any breadcrumbs up here to follow, so I'm going to follow my back arrow and let it bring me back to this course interface. Let's build the course. So when you add materials, let's just take a look at what the options are. You can add folders to organize your stuff. It's like a directory folder. An assignment will create a graded assignment that you can count for student time in Jobs for TN. I would recommend not using the test quiz feature at all. It's my understanding that Schoology is phasing out this particular feature, so anything you write in this feature is going to be rendered useless at some point. The assessment tool is a much better option. This will create graded assessments with a variety of question types. You can upload materials using the Add File Link external tool. You can create a discussion board. You can add a page. The page is by far, I would say 98% of the time, the page is the option that I go for, because you can put anything on a page, and that's a very handy thing. You can create a media album, so you could create a scrapbook of images. You could create, I believe you can do a book with links to different places on the internet. You can add packages that you've imported from the web or from a SCORM file. You can import resources from your filing cabinet, or you can import resources from other sources from the web. So these are all the options you have for building your page. I want us to build a page or a course with 6 folders. So let's add the first folder. And at the bottom of page 13 of your handout, there's a red task with instructions. The first folder should be called Page, and it should be red. So I'm going to change the color of the folder. And then Create. The folder appears. Let's create a second folder. So add materials, add folder. Let's call it File and make it orange. Create. Add a third folder. Call it Video. Make it yellow and create. Add materials. Add folder. This is the fourth folder, so I'll call it Discussion. Make it green. Add materials. Add folder. Call it Assessment. Make it blue. And create. And then one more. Call it Assignment. Make it purple. And you have 6 folders to begin building your Schoology course. In our next video clip, we will be working in this first folder. I'll show you how to create a page. And then we'll look at each of these items that you can create. So I will see you in the next video, and we will continue building out this course.